YoChicago again with Cory Jones, and get a little backstory on the building. And Cory was telling me his dad grew up 2 blocks from here.
Yeah, my dad grew up on 44th Place, right off of, I think it was Vincennes, he told me. He likes to come down here while we were doing the project and just walk around the neighborhood and reminisce. The lady I actually bought the building from, I believe, was one of his old school teachers. So they had a rekindling when I bought the building. He was able to come to the closing with me, and you know, he reminisced about him being a child. So he loved the project. He loved coming down here, and they all love to see how the neighborhood is coming back from where it was at one point. It was such a nice neighborhood. Then it took a big downfall, and now it's on a big rise again, and it's rising so fast. I mean, this neighborhood is skyrocketing. Since I've started this project, I've seen so much happen just around me. The building next door was built brand new. Since I started this project, the building across the alley, and you have so many diverse people coming down to the neighborhood now.
Yeah, let's talk about that, because people will have the perception that this is predominantly an African American community. What do you call the neighborhood here?
This is Bronzeville.
Okay. Some people call it North Kenwood. Some people call it Bronzeville.
Yeah, North Kenwood, Bronzeville. That's about it. But the neighborhood, it is predominantly an African American neighborhood, but it's changed in the last 3 to 4 years. It's changed so much, especially in the last 2 years. The change has been dramatic because you have so many Northsiders have heard about the big boom down here, and they're rushing down here. I mean, my first unit I sold in here, I sold to some Northsiders. They came from.
This is probably about a $450,000 unit in a good neighborhood on the north side, and selling for $264 here, right?
Right, exactly. So they're all anticipating all this new lakefront, because you're less than 5 minutes from the lakefront. You're less than 10 minutes out of downtown. So everyone's anticipating within the next 5 years how big this area is going to be. Then they're talking about the Olympics coming, and so everyone wants to be a big investor.
This afternoon, whether Chicago's.
And you know, everyone wants to be a big investor. Everyone wants a great investment, so they're trying to get in early, and you just have the neighborhood is not what it was. It's just not. It's so much better. You get to see people walking their dog now, and there's not a whole lot of kids on this particular block, because there's so many young couples and young professionals. It's more of just almost Yuppieville, kind of like, you know what I mean? They have a good time, they come down, they barbecue on the lot, and it's nice to see. I was out here doing this project in the summertime. I got invited to 5 barbecues.
All right.
I mean, they were barbecuing next door, and it was great to see this, you know what I mean? Because this neighborhood needs this. I mean, it does, and it's nice to see how it's growing. I mean, to see how diverse it's become is great. I mean, just across the street, like I said, like building across the street at one time, that would have been an all African American building, and it is not that anymore. There's some of every nationality that lives in that building, and it's really nice to see. It's nice to see that people can live and get along.
A little while ago, I met with Dempsey Travis, who's an old real estate developer.
South Side, has his office on 83rd, 87th.
Mr. Chatham.
Exactly, I know the area.
Dempsey was saying that he was kind of disturbed that middle-class African Americans weren't coming back to the city. Do you see them coming back, or?
Lower class African Americans?
Middle class? Middle class and upper middle class is what he was talking about, that they're too much, he sees them moving to the suburbs instead of coming back to.
At one time that was the trend, and now with all the investment opportunity, everyone's thinking about how much the property is going to be worth 5, 10 years from now. You see a lot of them, this open house we have, you'll see so many of them come back for these open houses, and they have the money to spend. They're approved for that, you know, $250,000, $300,000 that they need to live in the neighborhood, and they're coming. They're young. They're pretty much in their late 20s, early 30s, but I see them coming back. I mean, I'm young and I'm new to this, so at that time when that was said, I don't know how the trend was going, because I was still in college and I wasn't paying a lot of attention. But as far as the open houses that we have, and me being young myself, I'm 29 years old, I'm coming back to the city, and I'm spending my money here. I mean, I'm like everyone else. I want part of the investment too. I invest down here and plan on building my own home in the little area down here now.
It's just more exciting being in the city than
it's more exciting.
out in the suburbs.
It is. You know what I mean? You have the coffee shop up on the corner. You like to walk to the coffee shop. Everybody likes to walk to a coffee shop, read a book. You mingle, you socialize with different people. You meet different type of professionals. And it helps that everyone is pretty much within a 10-year range of each other as far as age. 25 to 35 years old. Most of the people are professionals. And you have some people that are not, suit and tie, they're blue-collar workers, but they're hard working and they have the money to be here. And everyone can share something with everybody. And
I would guess guys want to know, are there single girls moving down here?
More single ladies than men. This is a no. This I can attest to. Yes, there are, I want to say 70%. I mean, that's just how I see it in my eyes, and maybe that's because I'm a young male and but I see like 70%. I mean,
it's been the case in a lot of developing neighborhoods where women are more ready to move than men.
Especially into condos, because you don't have to have the upkeep. You don't have to cut the grass and all these different things. It's low maintenance for yourself. You know what I mean?
And they've got all these creature comforts too, which I'm told the ladies like, right?
Oh yeah, and they love the new kitchens. Oh yeah, they love that new kitchens and the marble bathrooms and the granite countertops. I mean, they love all those things. There's a lot of ladies that come down and they have these very good jobs and they come in these neighborhoods and, like I said, it's low maintenance. They're in, they're out, they can fly around. They don't have to have the upkeep of a home per se. You know what I mean? There's a lot of young ladies. I mean, this particular block is full of young ladies.